Hi everyone, my name is Christina. I'm from Remakeup and today I'm going to teach you how to draw an eyebrow in 5 easy steps. So I'm going to start to mark the eyebrow with our disposable ruler. Okay, so our disposable ruler, it will help you to guide you to mark the points that you need to have the perfect brow. So first point that I'm going to draw is the center of your face, which is the number 0. And that point will guide you to draw the rest of your eyebrow. That point you're going to mark on top of your nose. So imagine this is your client's face. I'm going to move my ruler like that to give me the points. And I'm going to start to mark the number 0. So this, let's imagine it's your nose. And then from the point number 0, we can mark the 1 centimeter or half 1. I'm going to mark half 1 because the ruler tells us to mark the half 1, but that you can move to 1 centimeter or half 1 depending how close you want to go to the nose of the client. Okay, and then from here you're going to mark your number 2, your point number 2. So your point number 2 should be always the highest point of your eyebrow, so the arch of your eyebrow. So I like to give a little bit distance, but not too much. So that point I like to mark roughly like 1 centimeter, not even that. So I'm just going to mark something somewhere here. And this, from the point number 1, I'm going to mark to the point number 2, we have 3 centimeters. Okay, so 3 centimeters from the starting of your eyebrow to the higher point will be your arch. From number 2, we're going to mark the number 3, which is the end of your eyebrow, which is the tail of your eyebrow. So in here in our ruler, it's going to give us a 7 centimeter. But if you have a kind of a rounded face, you can push this a little bit towards the 8 centimeters. Okay, I'm going to mark it on the 7. That's what they tell us to do. And this is our 1, 2, 3 points. So 3 points are marked in our ruler. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. From point number 3, we're going to mark the number 4 and the number 5, and then we can connect the dots. So let's start to connect the number 1 to number 2. In here, I use our disposable ruler. And our clients, I don't use a disposable ruler. I use a cotton pudge or something just to help me to guide that line because I want to see a straight line. Okay, so let's use a disposable ruler here because we can hold and draw a straight line. Okay, straight line. I want the top of the eyebrow to look straight and then carve towards the tail. So to connect the dots number 2 to number 3, we will need to make this slightly more rounded here to slide to number 3. Okay, and then come to number 3, and that's the top of our eyebrow. To reach the number 4, you're going to take some measures here. So let's draw from number 1 like a line, and let's find normally less than 1 centimeter, like 0.8. So you mark on your ruler like 0.8. And again, that's going to determine the thickness of your eyebrow. You can make a thicker eyebrow or thinner eyebrow depending the thickness that you're going to give here. So normally less than 1 centimeter is ideal, but some clients they need a little bit more, some clients they need a little bit less. So that's again is going to be discussed by you and your client. So that's going to give us the number 4. Number 5 should be between the number 2 and the number 3. And that point is to give you the lifting of your eyebrow. So the closer you're going to give the number 5 to this line, the more raising eyebrow you're going to give, the less, the more straight eyebrow you're going to give to your client. So again, that's going to be discussed by you and your client, the thickness, the height of your eyebrow. But normally we're trying to make our number 5 roughly here. Okay, so between the 2 and the 3, that's going to be our point number 5. So let's connect the dots. We've connected the number 1 to number 2, number 2 with a curved line to number 3. Let's connect the number 4 to number 5. So in here we want to see a straight line, so we want the starting of your eyebrow quite straight and then more curved towards the tail. Here we want to see like a curve, but not too curved, but a little bit more curved. So I'm not going to use any ruler, so I'm going to draw like free-handed, and I'm going to connect this to the number 5. And then coming to number 5, I'm going to start to bend to connect to number 3. Okay, so again, this number 5 can go higher like that, and that's going to give us a more archy eyebrow. If you want to bring that one like that, okay, so you give more space here or less space if you want to bring that arch a little bit more straight. Okay, so when we connect the dot number 4 to number 5, and then we just slide to the end of your eyebrow, we need to check if the eyebrow is not too archy, so too low in the front or too low in the tail. So we bring our ruler and we're going to put the ruler, if it's a client, on the bridge of the nose, just to make sure that everything is lined. So I hold my ruler between the number 4 and the number 3 to make sure that they are in a straight line, so they are leveled. And then I match the number 1 with the top arch of the number 5, because I don't want to go too high with that arch either. So I just check that point. Obviously, if I'm with a client, I'm not going to draw, but I'm going to check if they are leveled, even with the other side. If I'm on the paper, I like to draw a line to make sure that that point is never higher or lower than this one, and that point is never higher or lower than this one. I hope this makes sense, and I hope this helps you to draw an eyebrow on paper and in a practice pad. Thank you.